What's up, YouTube? This is JMizzle24 back with another video for you guys. Just doing a little bit of driving around, man. Here we go. Got the AC on for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm ready to start doing my pulls, you know what I'm saying, I'll go ahead and turn the AC off. Excuse the sweat. Just got done washing the dishes. Just got done. I gotta do that too, but just got done cutting the grass, you know what I'm saying? So before it start raining or whatever, I just kind of wanted to get a little pool and get some pulls in. Alright, so first gear. Heard them pops. Yeah. So I kind of had a issue. I was having a vacuum leak, and I resolved it on what's today? It's Thursday. I resolved it on Tuesday. No, I think it was yesterday. I resolved it. It was my O-rings. It was my O-rings on the injectors. So the intake manifold, I didn't properly clean it like I should have, and so I was getting like a little bit of leak, like a vacuum leak from there. So yeah, I was getting like weird idles and stuff like that. I still get like a little bit weird idles, but not like it was. And I also changed my spark plugs, because the things was fouled out due to the they were messed up due to the lean condition I kept getting due to the vacuum leak. So been resolving all of that, trying to get her ready. I said, because I want to go back to VMP at the end of the month. I kind of know what I got to do. I think it was more so driver error for the times that I was getting. So I got a lot to improve the car, improve me. Like a little 20 to 70 roll. This thing gets up, man. I got a proper fuel map on it. The night that I came back from the track, I just wanted to check my tune, and on the fuel map, my ejector dead times, they weren't set right. So that's a whole nother thing. So once I changed the injector dead times to like a little bit more spot on, the car started doing a little bit better, up to the point where I saw that it had a vacuum leak and stuff like that. So car should be okay going into track, going to the track at the end of this month. Gotta wait all the way to the 26th, to go, cause that's gonna be the next test and tune event. So I mean, it's pretty much like 3 weeks. Gotta wait. Instead of waiting 2 weeks, I was gonna go on the 15th, but they got an NHRA event going on that weekend, so I don't know if they letting street cars in or not. So I will be at the Take It to the Streets event on the 26th. So that's been pretty much what's been going on with me and the RDX lately. You know what I'm saying? You know, just trying to dial some stuff in, learning how to launch this thing. All this time, I've been, all this time, I had no idea that you like supposed to go like on the third yellow light, or like get started on the third yellow light. So like I would have had like a bomb reaction time had I been doing that instead of just going on the straight green light. So I want to make sure that my reaction time and my 60 foot are good, because even if I can improve a half a second, you know, my best time was 15.3, like 15.4. God damn, I can't talk. My best time was 15.4. So if I can even cut a half a second off, that'll put me in the 14s. That'll bring me in 14.9. So yeah, my goal is to get into the 14s. So, and I'm very sure this car is capable of running 14s. It feels like a 14-second car. It felt faster than that. Yeah. I love the way it feels because this pull is very strong. Like these motors are like really torquey. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that's for the turbo, but it's also a 2.3 liter, so displacement I'm sure has something to do with it extra as well. So, but yeah, like as far as like me launching though, you know, like my tactic, I was I was brake boosting and holding it at 2,500, and at 2,500 I'm releasing like 8 maybe 9 pounds of boost. So it always feels good leaving the line. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had one run, which was my last run of the night. I was in front wheel drive because the car had like a lean condition at idle, and so I was in front wheel drive. That's when I ran the 14. That's when I ran the 15.8. I was in front wheel drive, and I had a really good reaction time. I think my reaction time was like 0.600 or something like that, 0.600 something. It was pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Pretty decent reaction time. But I was in front wheel drive. Shoot, man. And so that night was like a lot of learning, right? It was a lot of learning. It was a learning curve that night. Because I didn't want to shift. My very first run where I ran a 15.4 was my fastest run of the night. I was in regular drive mode. I wasn't even in sport mode, because the plan was to run a few runs in sport mode without shifting, and then run a few runs in sport mode with shifting. And I didn't even start shifting until like my last run of that night, and that's when I was in front wheel drive and not all wheel drive. I wish this thing was like an all wheel drive all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I don't like about this electronic super handling all wheel drive shit. And I'd rather it just be straight all wheel drive and not electronic. So you can just pull a fuse, and you know what I mean. Say like if I go to the dyno, I can just pull a fuse. Like if they don't have an all-wheel drive dyno, I can just pull the super handling all-wheel drive fuse, or a fuse that's kind of connected to it, and run front-wheel drive. So I can get a dyno. Still get on the dyno without them having an all-wheel drive setup. So I would much rather just be all-wheel drive all the way. but that's not how these cars is built. And that's just something I'm getting used to. So now I will say that I really like doing launches and stuff like on a front wheel. I mean, on an automatic car as opposed to a manual. But I never had like launch control and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically I just had to kind of like figure it out, feather it, and all that stuff like that. So it's definitely easier. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta make sure you ain't pushing your car harder than you should. You know what I'm saying? So you don't jeopardize the condition of the car. You don't want to blow the engine up and then you ain't got no ride home. You gotta get the motherfucker towed. So yeah, man, that was just like I said before. You know, it was a huge learning experience that night. So at least I have like a good base to go off of. So now I know exactly what to do when the next time I go to the track. Should have been asking for pointers and stuff like that, but also, I was just having fun. I was having my fun. I wanted to have my fun, and that's kind of what I did. But yeah, definitely gonna go in there way more prepared this time, and I will be documenting at least every run. Try to get every run. But yeah, man. I can't wait until the 26th to be at VMP. If any YouTubers are local in the Virginia area, in central Virginia, Northern Virginia, southeastern Virginia, y'all want to come to VMP, man? Let's make it a event and like everybody roll out, man. That would be dope. That would be dope to get some people out to the event and get to meet some fellow YouTubers, and because I watch YouTube all the time. I watch YouTubers, so I always look for ideas of how they do their stuff. But like right now, I just do my YouTube on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have the camera. I don't have a camera anymore. But it's easier to do your YouTube on your phone anyway. You just gotta make sure you got a phone with a lot of space on it. Yeah, man. So, and I'm looking for more RDX drivers. I know I cannot be the only RDX guy in VA. There's another RDX guy that I know, but his car is down, and I don't know if he's gonna get rid of that and get something else. But yeah, he's the only other RDX guy that I know that's building the RDX other than myself. So yeah, man, just trying to enjoy trying to enjoy myself, and also try to see what I can get out of this little stock turbo, because next year I'm going to upgrade to a 20T, a Blouch turbo, a Blouch 20T. Either that, or I get it, or I can probably get Josh Flesher to rebuild and upgrade a stock turbo, which I know he can do that though. He's done that before in the past. So we'll see. I said we'll definitely see. But right now I can only focus on the right now and what's going on. So yeah, man, I'm excited. Can't wait to go back to the track. I'm gonna do one more pull before I get off here. I just gotta watch it because it's a lot of 5.0 out here. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get a 1-2-3 shift in. Like this secondary cat delete, man, the car sounds nice. It sounds amazing. Imagine if it didn't have mufflers. Anyway. Glad I dropped that rev limit. I had it at 7,000, but I was like, you know what, man, these turbos really be done like around 67. You know, so I just went ahead. I dropped that rev limit down to 68, and it's pulling all the way into that red limit. Wish I could turn the camera while recording. I'll get me a new phone. Hopefully it'll be able to do that. It's about 17 minutes. Go ahead and turn this AC on. Yeah, so we're gonna end it off right here. This is J Mizzle 24. I'd like to thank everybody who has been tuning into my videos and liking and commenting, asking questions and stuff like that. So that means that you guys was watching. So just try to spread the word, especially if you are RDX driver or you know anybody who's an RDX owner. Yeah, so you know, send them over here, man. You know, because I'm doing this for the RDX guys. I kind of stay with just like particular car. Like when I had my neon, I would straight neon content. So now this is RDX content that I'm kind of sticking to. But anyway, this is J Mizzle 24. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and comment if you want to. But I'm out, man. Peace.